Welcome, Ryan Razors. Welcome, my friend. What's going on?
How's it going?
Oh, it's here. We was talking last time you was here. I'm trying to make sure everything's good and copacetic here. We was talking about horror films. I don't even know if I remember asking you. Like, was Leatherface was Texas Chainsaw Massacre like a was that an inspiration or anything?
Definitely. Once I started deep diving into what I can aesthetically do, that's when more of the Leatherface ideas started to pop in my head. Having the tie that come along with the dress shirt and all that stuff that got Leatherface just kind of started to mold into Ryan Reigns' character.
Man, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so did you ever see any of the Texas Chainsaw Massacres?
I saw the first one. I think one of the later ones in the late 2000s.
Oh, okay, okay. The one in 2003, that was a great one. We already got a comment. Let's see what this has got to say. Marcho Hansen, he's popping up. Ryan,
Ew.
you had a yeah, the 2003 version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre was pretty awesome. I enjoyed watching that one. So yeah, it was great. Anyway, I'm gonna make sure one more thing, and then we'll kind of let some people try to get in and see how it goes now.
Uh,
I think I got everything set up, man. I'm trying to get everything set up here on StreamYard. Was trying to get everything set up on Instagram. I don't know if it got set up or not, so if you're not watching this on Instagram, you can watch us on YouTube and you can watch us on. We got one from the wrestling enthusiast Andrew Hanson. Ryan Razors is a wank peasant.
I'd smack up Andrew any day of the week.
He's always talking smack, but I never really see him at wrestling shows. He talks about he's a wrestling enthusiast, but I never see him at shows. So,
Ah,
old,
never.
old Suge White done stepped up in here now. You know Suge,
Uh,
right? How much
oh,
wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Yeah. And Big Sam Whittington. Hey guys, that's all you can say in it.
that's, that's 318, right?
Yeah. Oh, Andrew just be worming around. I heard they're exterminating worms in certain places. Might not want to be worming too far around. Uh, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but MCW's owner, Mr. Chris Toper, was on here Thursday night, and we had to ask him the dreaded question: was the worm still around? And he had to answer it, and he said no.
Yep.
So, Marcho Hansen, 15. Sam Whittington, yes, sir. All right. So I got a question. You had a show last night, right? Oh, and by the way, people, if you're watching this, give us a like. Hit that like button on here, and also questions. Ryan will be answering questions throughout the night. We got a good one. Wrestling. Before I get to your show last night, Andrew Hansen's got a question for you. Ryan, what is your dream match?
That's a good one. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do one dead. I'm gonna do one dead and one alive. So one that one that's past would be myself versus probably myself versus Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh, Bam Bam, yeah.
Uh, like prime ECW Bam Bam. Alive in the current state of wrestling right now. That's a good one. Probably Calvin Tankman.
Oh, you and Calvin. That'd be a good one. I bet he could pile drive you there. I bet he could pile drive. Before we get a little bit further in, you can check us out on social media. We are at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We're actually streaming live right now on Facebook and YouTube. You want to check us out on those. But yeah, last night you had a show. How was the show last night?
It was eventful for very eventful. Another hot crowd. Bigger than the one from last month. So that's always a plus. Yeah, just another good show. Tore the house down. Main event was really hot. I went out there and did what I usually do. Oh, I'm aware of that, Bam Bam.
Bam Bam. That's what I was going to say. Bam Bam Bundy says he's here right now. You heard Bam Bam. So Bam Bam Bundy.
I want to mix up with that Bam Bam too.
Well, you know, Bam Bam Bundy's he's made his way down here a few times. He was actually
I've been up there.
Remember that, but he was on King of Wrestling podcast a few years ago, and that was one of the podcasts I host, and he was on it. Diego, do you know this Red Rivers Diego Rivers here?
I think I've seen him a few times.
I mean, this dude is a joke. He is a joke. He's only getting certain things because people feel sorry for him. That's what I heard. I don't know that to be true, but that's what I heard. Diego, thank you for joining us. Sam has got something. What is it like being in the Blackwater Society faction?
Ooh. I mean, the Blackwater Society, I mean, it's more than just one or like a couple of people. It's like a whole it's like a society. It's full of different people.
It's full of crazy people. Just get it out there, because I've been in the ring with most of you, and you're all just maniacs, man. I mean, you just don't have. You don't care about anybody. You just go mowing through people.
I mean, everyone got a little craziness in them. We just amplify and don't have a problem expressing it. And I think that's what makes us special.
Yeah, I mean, I guess everybody's got to be special. Binky up in here. Now, Bam Bam Bundy said, "Let's book it, House Fight." Yeah.
The time and place.
The last time I remember Bam Bam Bundy being down here was a couple of years ago. I believe the score was 20-17 in the last man standing match. I can't remember, something like that, 23-22 or something like that. But anyway, Mac Daddy Dudds beat him. So, and then Bam Bam's been down here quite a few times. As a matter of fact, Bam Bam, are you still in Tennessee, man?
So I'm aware of a TCW, Hub City Wrestling.
Because we'll have to get Bam Bam back on the podcast here too. So, what happened last night? I heard something happen. I heard somebody stole something last night.
Steal. That's an interesting word for it. I would just say I claimed what was mine.
Oh no. Is that the Mississippi Championship? How did you break that away from Flex Cannon?
See, this represents something far more than what Flex possessed. See, there's a false narrative going around in MCW that's claiming Flex to be the technical MCW Mississippi champion.
I was going to say, I was going to say, you say technical. Can you spell technical?
Oh yeah. Let me do that right now.
No, not you, Flex. I was because you said technically. Knows? I was just kind of I figured you knew how to spell. I wouldn't. I look. I don't want to end up like with the pig head or anything. I was just trying to say, trying to make a joke.
Yeah, I say, yeah. So there's a false narrative going around there. Flex interfered with fate. He interfered with a prophecy, and the prophecy was for me to hold the Mississippi Championship. It was supposed to happen last month, and I last night I had the course corrected. So, you know, there's a lot of lies that goes throughout this business, but I am one of the few things that has the truth, and I am the true MCW Mississippi champion. And I'd love for someone to try to tell me differently.
Yeah, I'd love to see that too. So I guess we can go ahead and announce it right here on the podcast. Ryan Razors is the undisputed Mississippi champion of MCW.
Damn right.
And he's got the proof right there.
Bring
the office back. Somebody said bring the office back. I don't know. This is on that's on Instagram. So I guess we are live on Instagram.
Good.
Oh, here's Chris Toper here. Got the eyes there. Marcho Hansen with the eyes as well. I guess now Chris knows you are the Mississippi champion. You've got the belt.
Yeah, he was looking at me all confused. He shouldn't be confused. He should already know this.
I hear Ryan Rose. Oh, you got a response to that. This is that Andrew Hansen. He's running his trap. Like I said, I've never seen him at a wrestling event, but he calls himself a wrestling enthusiast.
I can't confirm or deny that.
I can't either. But like you said, you took the belt. Now, has Flex come looking for that belt yet?
No, he still has the technical belt. He still has the technical belt. I have this belt, which we're gonna do a makeover with it. This doesn't feel like a Ryan Razor's title belt. So we're gonna
customize it.
We're gonna give it a little makeover.
There you go. Well, when you do get this makeover, we're gonna have to see it. You're gonna have to bring it on in.
Oh yeah.
So let's see here. Let's check this out. Let's pay a little bill real quick. StrongCoffeeCompany.com. Go check them out. Get that Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That is protein coffee. It's great. Use the promo code ATI Wrestling, and you'll receive 20% off at checkout. Go check it out. So Ryan, me and you, we dove into some of the horror films. Kind of revamp that with it right now. Tell us what some of your classic favorites
are. The first Halloween movie. I think the later renditions of Friday the 13th that kind of just kept it, and the kept it in Crystal Lake, and campers just coming through doing dumb shit and then getting fucking killed. Easy, simple, to the point, and yeah. When you start deep diving into all those weird like back lore about Jason, I watched them, but it just never.
They never resonated. Why?
Yeah. The Scream movies, obviously. And
you play Dead by Daylight. And what is your favorite killer in the game, if you do?
I unfortunately do not play Dead by Daylight.
See, Sam, nobody knows your lingo here, buddy. He also had this to say. When are you gonna debut with new feds like BIW?
When the time is right. That's the best answer I can give you.
Yeah, when the time is right. And then Katie's got this. She's got some eyes, so she's watching. Remember, if you're watching this, make sure you hit that like button. It helps us out. Make sure you keep bringing the comments on. Big Sam, I got a question for you, sir. Do you sleep at night or are you a vampire? Because I mean, he's always awake from when I see it. But so like, so none of the '80s stuff really hit with you, like Freddy or Jason.
Yeah. Freddy. I did watch Nightmare on Elm Streets. Um, there was like a certain vibe that the first Nightmare on Elm Street gave me that like I was that kind of it was different. Like it because it wasn't just like a typical horror movie of just like oh, all these kills and then like there was like you could tell there was some thought put into it. And obviously, then the guy I can't remember his name right now. It's leaving my mind right now, but his delivery on the character was just so spot on and just like damn near comical at certain points the way how he delivered lines. Um, so yeah, I enjoyed the Nightmare on Elm Street series. I'm trying to think, there was another one. I
Well,
can't think of the top of
Marcho,
my
we
head
know
right
you're
now.
a vampire, buddy. We know. Now, we know you're up. I could message Marcho at 1 o'clock his time in the morning. He's gonna answer. It don't matter.
Oh, and
Also,
another one is Candyman.
oh, Candyman. Yeah, you know what? Bringing up Candyman, bringing up Tony Todd, the original
Mm,
Candyman. All right, you know he passed away.
yep,
I didn't realize that Final Destination Bloodlines is coming up. Do you know he's in that?
that's his
Like,
last movie.
yeah, they said that he was in very bad health when filming that. Like that, he was really bad off, but he insisted on finishing that with that iconic role, which I thought was great. But you always knew that distinct voice, that distinct look when you
Yeah.
saw Tony Todd. He was great because we went and seen Sinners yesterday in theaters.
Oh man, I know that was good.
Yeah, yeah, it was damn good, damn good. It was like I mean, I'm into vampire type movies anyway,
Mm-hmm.
but that's my wife's forte. But yeah, that was really, really damn good movie and worth seeing. Sam, I didn't know you went to school, man. I thought you quit in the third grade. So with everything going up, what's Ryan Razor's got coming up? I know you got the Mississippi Rumble. Speaking of the Mississippi Rumble, Tuesday night right here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram, we're gonna have Commissioner Brett Ian Landry. Now, I can't stand this dude, but we're gonna have him on and some of the Mississippi Rumble participants coming in as well. We will work that out as it gets closer to Tuesday. Are you going to be one of them that comes on here Tuesday?
Yeah, I should be around. Yeah.
All right, so because we're gonna have a ton. We've already got a ton of people that's gonna be lined up now. They're not all gonna be on at the same time. I'm gonna bring Brett on. He's gonna introduce them in. They're gonna get to talk, voice their opinion on the Mississippi Rumble this coming Saturday night, Hancock High School. You're not gonna want to miss it. The Mississippi Rumble is always one of them special events every year, and that I so far have been a part of every one of them, and I'm hoping I'll be there Saturday night and we can do it. Brett is misunderstood. No, he is not. No, he is not. I'm sorry. He is not. But we will have him on the show Tuesday night. Does Ryan like Brett or Bobby when it comes to the commissioner of the GCW?
It's weird because I've never had a. They never give me an issue. So
I don't like Bobby either. He failed Jenny Craig about 12 times. And, I just, he was always poking his nose in my business when I was coming around. So I never liked Bobby. And I've already had problems with Brent many times. So is it Brett? I can't even get his name right. See, that's how much I dislike him. So the Mississippi Rumble coming up. I mean, this is probably the biggest Mississippi Rumble that has been around 40 men, 30 men, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's a lot of bodies.
And the winner gets the Gulf Coast Mississippi Championship, right? Is for the title, right?
Yep, the first one.
What's the secret, Sam, that I got a brilliant beard? Is because I'm brilliant, son. I mean, what do you expect? I'm great. Hey, if you're watching this, like I said, hit that like button. Keep the questions coming because Ryan's going to answer them all. And now, Ryan, I didn't ask you this on the last podcast, and I need to. Beautiful design, my beautiful design. There you go. That is true. So I didn't ask you this last time. I wanted to. When did you start wrestling? Like watching wrestling? Like what year?
It has to have been early 2000s, like super early 2000s. Cause I knew I was watching. I knew I was watching stuff from like the early 90s. Uh, when when I got started, but I think when I can like physically remember like watching it in real time, I think it was around 2002, like fresh out of the invasion angle.
Oh, 2001. So 2002, right out, yeah, like right out of the angle. Okay. Well, you missed the good
Yeah.
part then. You missed the invasion angle. That was the greatest angle in the history of wrestling. No, I'm just joking. Sam's got something for you here. I'm interested to hear this myself.
Ooh. Top 10
I'll,
favorite bands.
I'll give you my top three real quick. And I don't know why you got to go with 10, Sam. Why
Man,
couldn't
that
you go
10's
with
a lot.
three? That's 10's a lot. We're going to do three. So I'm going to go with my top three real quick while Ryan, you get yours teed up. Mine is, I got three top songs. HBK, Randy Orton. See, I did all wrestling theme songs because that's all I know. I don't listen to music that much. And I'll say Breaking Benjamin. You go ahead, Ryan.
It's so hard. It's so hard. Off the top of my head, of current bands I'm listening to right now, Knocked Loose, Motionless in White, and for a third one, we'll say, Black Veil Brides.
There you go. All right, so here it is. I'm gonna ask you about a band in just a second. I want y'all to check us out on social media. If you have not, you can check it out. Brandon Turner on Facebook. Hit that follow button or add me as a friend, whatever. Go to the Brilliant One on Instagram, the Brilliant One on TikTok, and Brilliant One, the number one show. And you're on YouTube and hit the subscribe button on there. So you talk about bands. I want to ask you about one. Have you ever heard of Wage War?
Yeah, I just saw them at the Soul Kitchen, I think 2 months ago.
Well, I saw them last weekend, and they, Lakeview opened up for Breaking Benjamin Stained. Wage War was second, and then
yeah.
So that was my first introduction to Wage War, and I thought they were pretty dang good, man. It was
Yeah.
I was very surprised with them. And Lakeview is kind of a country rock band.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of them. And they kind of came out. They were really good though. But they kind of come out and they were like, we're very surprised to be here because our music's, different from everybody else here. But he said, we're blessed to be here, blah, blah, blah. They played and it was to me more heavy metal country. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but it was pretty good. I enjoyed that and enjoyed Breaking Benjamin and Stained. Aaron Lewis, he has not changed in 20 years. He's still the same. He still looks like he don't want to be on stage when he's singing. But smoked six packs of cigarettes in the three songs that he sang that I remember seeing. But because I was waiting around for one song that whole concert, and that was "It's Been a While" by Stain, and they sang every song. And then my brother-in-law said to me, he's like, man, you ready to go? I was like, yeah, because we wanted to beat the traffic out of there. We'd done been there all day. And he was like, all right, we're going out. As soon as we start and walk out the gate, it's when they played It's Been a While. And I'm
Oh
like,
my gosh.
I listened to it all the way through the parking lot. And that was it. So, but yeah, and I'm sure Stained and Breaking Benjamin's probably not in your category though, is it?
Oh no, I listen to them. You'd be surprised how much music I listen to actually.
Well,
Breaking Benjamin.
You probably about like my wife then, because my wife listens to everything. Like she has been to every concert you can think of. One of them, Ludacris. She was right up front row. The only one that she has not been able to wipe off her bucket list that she's going to do is Lil Wayne. She's got to get that one off there. Wage War is phenomenal. Yes, they are, Becca Chambers. They are. Becca Chambers is here. The person Ryan abducted. Yeah, talk about the abduction era. How did that happen? I mean, Rangers is a horrible friend, she says. So talk about this abduction, because we did get some people talking about it in the chat the other night, and but we need to know about this abduction. How did this happen? What ended up coming to this?
Let me just go on the record and say, I hate Becca Chambers. So what was it? You could spiral this back all the way to the first time I stepped foot into the TGCW clubhouse, and I made my first appearance there, and I dragged out at the time he was calling himself the Devil, Ashton. I dragged him out and I gave him a new branch on life. I gave him a second chance at life. So he became back as reborn. And he had the person in question right now, Becca Chambers, by his side. I let that smooth over for a long time until I watched Ashton get all these opportunity after opportunity, and he just keep messing them up.
Yep.
Eventually, I got tired of seeing that, and I took matters into my own hands after Nightmare Before Christmas, and then he wanted to get into my business the following month.
She wants to know where Ashton's at, and so does Don or Dan. I'm sorry, Dan.
If you haven't kept up, dead.
Yeah, he really hasn't. But Becca she's throwing some smoke at you, talking about you. She's heard Shania Twain and the Dixie Chicks too, and you love Alan Jackson. Is this all true?
No, not even close. Actually,
I was hoping not. I didn't know that was music there for a second, but like Ashton has not shown back up, which and let's be honest, nobody cares, do they? I mean, do they really? I don't.
I mean, it seems like they're doing the comments right now. I was like, I beat the living hell out of him, and I left him laying. So,
even Singpec agrees. Ashton should stay gone. I mean, that's a good thing.
So,
hold on. Let's see what Becca's got to say here. I heard when I was in the dark place. What's the dark place, Ryan?
Probably the last place I left it before I just kind of left that alone.
Now, did you was there a problem with her? There's a reason that she triggered you or something, or you just couldn't stand Ashton and you thought it would hurt Ashton? No, Applebee's is back. Got to get those, happy hours. The beer on happy hour is really good on at Applebee's.
Oh yeah. And with that, it was just more of just, I gave you all this stuff. I took it away. So I took away Becca. I took away I took away his opportunity for the pound for pound title at the time. And then I took away his life.
So that's what you have to do. Everybody that's watching this, if you have not liked this video, like it, share it. Follow me. We're live on TikTok. I mean, not TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook right now. Honestly, I don't know if all the comments are coming through on here. I know a lot of them are coming on Instagram as well. I do not see it right now. I'm looking at the comments on Facebook at the moment. But does anybody have a good question? Like, all right, what's your thoughts on Applebee's? I know CPET put over here Applebee's, so give us your deal on that.
There's a place with the 2 for $20, isn't it?
Yes, 2 for $20 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't beat that. So, occasionally I will dive myself into a nice burger over at Applebee's, and yeah.
Applebee's is the dark place, as CPET put it. Sam's got a question too. How often do you upload your YouTube videos and rewatch your matches?
Depending on how fresh they are in my head, or how that's a lot of caps.
Ryan got mad at me because I'm a great friend. Yes, you are. And I just wanted to talk about life and stuff and play Phase 10 and PlayStation and meet his other friends. Do you have other friends?
Outside Black War Society, not many.
Let's see here what should. Why Flex can't scare me? That's what I've been wanting to know, man. I even offered financial gain
Flex
to
is
get you over there to take on Flex Cannon, and I guess they just don't want that smoke, Shug.
Shug, he's scared of me. So if he's scared of me, then he's probably scared of you too.
Yeah. But I did mean that, Shug. I meant that. I would take care of you to get over there to whoop. Luke Bates. Somebody's typing that for him because I know he don't know how to spell shut up. I ain't ever seen him spell right. You know what? You get like 32 points for spelling your name correctly on a test, and he got a 0, so that tells you everything you need to know right there. Let's see what Shug. Why is Ben Diddy still allowed to run a promotion? Now who? Oh, Ben Diddy. Oh, I got it now. I got it. Yeah, come on, Ryan. Tell us that one.
Truthfully, I don't really know too much about Ben Diddy. I've heard about Ben Diddy, but I don't know too much about him.
Yeah.
But I mean,
well, Luke Bates is letting us know he's going to be at the Mississippi Rumble. Are you going to be in it or just there?
He prays not in it.
No, I mean, look, we just know. Now, I beat this man up with one arm tied behind my back, so I know he ain't going to be in it. Shug fears CPET. Yes, he does. Oh, no, not Shug. CPET fears Shug. That's the way it goes. Why are you mad, Luke Bates? Shug, no, don't be messing with the kids now.
Luke Bates has like a love-hate relationship with me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I mean. He hated me for beating the hell out of Ashton, but then he was happy to see me when I saved Lucy. So,
the same reason Brent Ladner is the reason Ben Diddy's still around.
Oh, brother.
Huh. Oh, Brent, I didn't know he was still around. See, I mean, I guess I never hear of anybody getting paid, so I didn't know if he was still around.
Yeah, I never heard about that either.
I fear nobody. No midget, as Suge White says. Yes, yes, Sam, you're right. Uh-oh. Who's gonna win the Rumble? Well, we're sitting here talking to him. What do you think? Who do you think's gonna win the Rumble? Why are you asking him that question? That's dumb. It's not like he's gonna say Brandon Turner's gonna win the Rumble. I'm gonna win the Rumble. Is what he's gonna say. Go ahead, Ryan. Tell me.
I was say it's either gonna be me or a member of the Blackwater Society. Either way, we win because that's what we do. Nightmare has the pound for pound title. He might end up having 2 belts. Who knows? Anything is possible, but it's coming home to the Blackwater Society one way or another.
So it's coming home to the Blackwater Society. Suge White, you're bald.
They're both bald.
I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who is Ben Diddy? Let's see here. Suge White is not scared of you, Ryan Razors.
He don't gotta be to get knocked out.
That's true. That is true. You're balder. That's true too.
That's true. That's very true.
Let's see what Binky's got to say. Best moments with Binky, my big baby. Well, as a matter of fact, y'all just won championships at the same place, correct?
Yes, sir. That's just happened the weekend before last. Yep.
Now, where was that at?
That was at Show-Stopping Championship Wrestling. Wait, in Elmore, Alabama.
Okay.
Binky won the United States Championship, and I hold the Southeastern Heavyweight Championship.
Wow. Binky, I don't know if you even going to answer this question, but you need to go ahead and answer it. Are you going to be on the show Tuesday with the Mississippi Rumble participants? Let's know. Let's hear it. Luke Bates, leave my cousin alone. Take out the red flag arm. Who's his cousin? But you take out the red flag army. What? Yeah, you do have a problem with the red flag army.
I've had a few problems with their leader, and I've also had a problem with their captain. So I don't know what
who's their captain? Who's their captain?
The captain, Kimber Fox.
Ah, Kimber.
Yeah, Kimber. Much like a monkey on your back, you just can't get rid of her.
Think Pet wants you to get rid of Luke Bates. It looks like the Red Flag Army's got trying to do a peace offering here.
That could be arranged, maybe.
Brandon, your client Vladimir Koloff is leaving with the Mississippi. Yes, he is. I mean, I'm not going to deny that.
Negative.
But you can't beat the best, man, when you got the best. But, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, Luke Bates, get rid of the Red Flag Army. Man, I know that Luke Bates is not doing this because he can't spell or write. So I know that this is not him doing it. I think he's got somebody, maybe a kid or something, typing all this up for him. Remember, if you're on there and you have not liked this post, like it on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, hit us up on Instagram as well. Nora Lynn wants to see Ryan Razors versus Wes Warren. You sure you want those hands? The last person that got blessed by those hands. Those wicked hands of Wes Warren.
Man, that would be a very physical contest. I would enjoy that one a lot.
All right, so Blackwater Society, Brilliant Inc., and Red Flag Army here, Sam. Let me just say this. Let me just say this. There's only 2 of those that are active. One of them's no longer active. So, don't know if that can, happen there. So, there you go, buddy. All right, up next, Luke Bates again, Ashton Blake. Nobody's seen or heard from him. No, ain't nobody bothering your cousin.
I say, dead to rights.
Up with Suge. That's right. I mean, I'll just say this right now. Suge White, anytime, baby, that you need somebody brilliant, you just let me know. Let's see what Binky's got to say. Absolutely, my baby. Suge White. I love Suge, man. You know, I was gone for 9 months, okay? Had not met Suge. I don't technically know if I've still met Suge. But I've seen Suge, and I was there when my return. Suge White was in the building. Don't know if we technically met, but I can just tell you this right now: the guy's great. Love his work, love his attitude, and just love how he's just going to beat the hell out of everybody. He don't give a shit. Suge White and Becca Chambers are going to win. That's a winning combination, no doubt. No doubt, winning
Negative.
combination.
Negative. Becca's getting thrown out one way or another, anyways.
You sure?
I can guarantee that.
Let's see. I like your post and watch you all the time. Yeah, somebody's definitely writing this for him because I just don't know how you'd know these big words like post or watch.
Yeah.
So somebody's typing that up for him.
It's funny though, Suge. I gotta review some tape because of the last Clubhouse madness.
TJ Blair.
The wall broke down. Oh, stop. Let him know I said hi. The last what was it? The last Clubhouse madness. I don't quite know by when the wall broke down. Someone pushed me through a wall, and I heard a distinct voice. I have to go back and watch the footage, but it sounded like Suge White. So if that is the case, now I'm gonna have to owe him a little receipt for that one. Come the Rumble.
Oh yeah,
if we do make it in there together.
Here it is. Oh yeah, I'll put you through that wall.
Oh, then bet. Yeah, you're done. I got you.
Luke Bates, you're probably right. I probably do. I'm going to try to get him one. There is no more Clubhouse. Well, we're not living under a rock here, Luke. We know that. We were just saying that this took place at the Clubhouse. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't think he's writing this. So got somebody. And they, I think they do have like text assistants in like nursing homes and stuff. So that may be what he's getting, done there. We'll see what Suge's got. The list is very long of people who said I was done, and they all been put down. Oof, that's some big words there, Ryan. I don't know if I'd want to be stepping up to old Suge now. I'm going to say that.
We'll see. Mississippi Rumble. We'll see. Everyone's a killer until the real killer walks in the room.
That is true. Let me ask you something, Art. So we're gonna dive into a couple things. So you said you saw a little bit of the, your boss, Mr. Topper, on the podcast.
Yeah, I watched it.
You did. What all bad things did he say about me after he got off of it?
None to my knowledge. I just from what
I know. Come on now, Ryan. Oh my goodness! Like, look. Hold on. Google me. All right, y'all remember that Googler right now, Becca Chambers. All right.
Yep.
Suge.
Google her obituary, son.
Oh, Luke, see, I'm telling you, he is not writing this. Because, he's
not be on some meds.
Yeah, the brilliant one is the best. He used to couldn't stand me. Made him walk out of his first show. But anyway, so come on, get some juicy details. We're not on air anymore. We're off air now. You can be yourself. Because I'd asked him, I said, is there any chance the brilliant one comes to MCW? You know what he said? I said, hell no.
Oh, word?
Yeah, he said, hell no. You're not ever welcome there. I said, not even when Walter's gone? No.
That's crazy.
I mean, why wouldn't you want the brilliant one on your show? Well, I guess that's his loss. Maybe he'll be listening. Preston wants a Prime. Well, take him to the damn store and get him one. They're only $2.99. So anyway, I'm sure you live close to a store. You're not in the middle of nowhere. Take him to the store. It's $2.99. Just call the clerk. Tell them the brilliant one's coming there with the money, and you just walk out the door with it. See what happens. But anyway, so Saturday night said was a good night. MCW had what all was who won between Silvio and Dominic, Dirty Dom?
Dirty Devin, you mean?
He looked like Dominic from what I saw.
Yeah, I believe Silvio won. From what I heard, there was a lot of controversy. They had to restart the match and a whole lot of hoopla, but Silvio ended up retaining the belt. So,
what's up, Timothy Davis? Timothy, I'm gonna just say this. Ryan, you're my boy. You know Timothy Davis here? You ever seen Timothy?
I'm not sure.
He tried to argue with me on Facebook. I got to get him a Brilliant One shirt. That's coming up soon. Don't worry. We're going to be popping them off pretty soon. But NXT, AEW beat NXT. Now, we all know WWE and NXT are the same. But NXT is not all of WWE.
Yeah.
AEW is going to always be number 2 in the wrestling business.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like them. Oh, Luke Bates. I know he had to type this one. Oh.
Damn.
I'm going to change my inner Suge White and going to channel. Whew. Now, this one's getting, all right, hold on. Oh, Jeffrey Colin Arrington, which we all know. Mississippi. Great match last night, Ryan. He's kissing that ass. He's kissing that ass, man. He can kiss some ass now. I can tell you this right now. He can kiss some ass. He loves MCW. Luke Bates says it sucks, but Luke Bates says a lot of things suck too. And he probably does himself. Remember, if you're listening to this video, like it. Hit that like button. Share it. Oh, Woody. Big Woody's in here. Woody. Let's see what Woody's got to say. Ryan Razor's rules. I'm surprised he got that straight. Right. All right, let's see. Jarrett McKenzie. Now, Jarrett is one of these guys that has just been around the independent scene, travels all the time. Throw your name in the Rumble. Nah, look. I think I've learned my lesson on the Rumble. But I do kind of like that Mississippi Championship belt. And maybe we show a picture of it come Tuesday night on the live. Check that out. Great match. I'm going to still throw him out. Oh, yeah. There's no doubt you're going to throw Ryan out. Sippy Shows comes to HHS. Come to HHS. He can't. Man, look, see. Luke, Sippy's like you. Sippy can't spell high school. He didn't graduate from high school. He didn't make it out. He didn't make it out of elementary school. As a matter of fact, he spent 6 years in the 3rd grade, and they finally said, "Here's your certificate." And he thought it was real and just left. That's the way it is. Same with you. All right, Sam Forehand. Turner would easily win. He always has a plan. Sam, I love you. Sam Forehand is one of the best. He is one of the best. Love it. And let's see here. Timothy. Got to go back up to Timothy here. Close to a year ago, I came to AWA show, and I gave you one of my business. I remember very well. I remember you very well. I'm talking about Mr. Ryan Razor's over here.
Oh, yeah.
Now, unless we're this, but I remember you very well, Timothy. Don't worry. And then Marcho did a damn good job with the title design. Yes, he did.
It looks
always
great.
Marcho is one of the best designers. If you ever need any graphic designs, done hit up Marcho Hanson. I mean, top notch, 100%, and at a reasonable price, and a hell of a guy that just, he'll do anything for you. Luke Bates, I don't even know what AWA is. As far as I'm concerned, that don't exist. Ryan's laugh scares me. Ryan, give us that laugh. Becca wants to hear the laugh. Give us the laugh.
There's different levels to it. Let's see if I can. It's hard to do them on command.
Well, you want me to give you my laugh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, mine was scary. Let's see. Sippy stopped coming to the GCW shows because I debuted. No, Sippy stopped coming to the GCW shows because, he didn't have that lip print on his ass. They trash. Becker Chambers, we need him back. Luke's got some deep-seated issues, doesn't he?
Yeah, apparently. He's in the past. We in the future, brother.
I'm trying to work on my laugh. Did it work? Hey, we're on the number 13 likes. I need to get one more at least. So if you haven't liked this video, like it. Get us over that 13 mark. Mr. Razors, the first time I saw you in a Fatal 4 and me and my cousin thought you were dope. Keep it up. Ryan Razors is great.
Thank you.
Ryan is great because the brilliant one is going to make sure he's eliminated come, the Mississippi Rumble for sure. Hold on. We got something from Mr. Jarrett McKenzie again. Let's see what he had to say. Ryan Razors versus Thaddeus Collins versus. Are you trying to kill the ring? The only
reinforce the ring. Give me Angel Camacho.
You know what? We're going to make you an Angel Camacho happen. We're definitely going to make you an Angel happen. But Ryan Razors, Thaddeus Collins, Angel Camacho, and Nightmare Jeremiah in the ring. It would be an epic fatal four-way, but we wouldn't have a ring. So you had to do it on the damn concrete, which I know Jeremiah probably does not mind that one bit.
I don't mind it either.
And as we know, Ryan Razors. Woody, would you shut up? Ryan versus Brandon is not happening. It's never going to happen. And there's the laugh. Let me just say this. I get along with Ryan. I don't want him hurting me. Matt Gibson. Matt, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out there. 2 words. Ryan. There you go. So I'm just going to say this with Matt Gibson. Matt, we need to get you on the show, buddy. I mean, you've been around. You've been reffing around for a while. I'd like to get you on here and hear some words. The GCW is the best. Okay. Well, it is a good promotion. There's a lot of good promotions, Luke. And it is one of the best. I'll agree. Timothy can't make it to the Rumble. It's too much of a drive right now, but I'm planning on returning to the event soon. It's been a long time. Yeah, you need to come check it out. If you can't make the Rumble, that don't mean nothing. Check out anything. Support independent wrestling. That's the thing. If you got a show that's close to you, check it out. Give it a shot. But I'm going to tell you something. The GCW does always put on a good show. You're going to want to check them out. There's a lot of other promotions, SWA promotions. I'm not going to say anything good or bad about, not bad about MCW. I have not been to a show, so I can't really elaborate on it. You can elaborate on that more. SWA, BIW, as I call one of the premier promotions in this area. And Guardians, there's so many. You can throw a stick and hit a wrestling company. So
yeah, the pro wrestling and the independent scene is probably the highest it's been in a long time, especially in the Gulf Coast. We're popping off hard right now. There's so much talent, so much future talent that are rising up like cream right now.
Well, the cream always comes to the top, and I do think that they have it great. Woody says Brandon versus Jarrett. Now, look, Woody, I don't want to hurt Jarrett. Okay, so there will not be no Brandon versus Jarrett because Jarrett knows what's best. He's not going to step in the way of the brilliant one. He knows he would get hurt in that situation. You know what? We need to kind of get that working on. Will you be at Crusade Pro soon? You never know. I mean, I don't know, Ryan. Are you going to be at Crusade Pro?
It's not to my knowledge, not unless something happens.
Well, I guess what we're gonna try to get you there. I promise you, we're gonna try to get you there. Hey, bald spot, Brendan. There's another trailer park trash. This dude right here, Kenny Kraft. Man, he is about 10 generations of inbred. Okay, so I mean, his sister-in-law, and he's got all sister cousins, sister aunt, all this kind of stuff. He knows all that lingo. And are you going to be at the Mississippi Rumble, Kenny Kraft? Brandon versus Sing Pet. Why would Brandon take on Sing Pet? I have no problems with Sing Pet. I mean, there's no reason for me and Sing Pet to be in a match. Plus, he'd kill me anyway, so I don't want to be in there with him. That was the last time I saw you was when Brimstone faced Thaddeus Collins. I was wondering what happened to you. What? Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Let's see here. I think we should have Ryan Razor. See, this is what I'm talking about, these slow inbreds. They're so far behind, okay? We've already talked about that, Kenny Kraft. It ain't happening. Me and Ryan we're on good terms. There is no reason for us to, I have no bones to pick with Ryan Razor.
You better be careful though, Brandon. I mean, not Brandon, Brett.
Yeah.
He likes listening to the fans a little bit too much.
Yeah, but even Brett can't even spell, so we ain't gotta worry about that either. My bones would fall apart just getting in the ring. Okay, well, I mean, that's why me and you would have a match, is because I know I'd win.
Easy payday.
See, somebody's got to be spelling this for Kenny Kraft, too, because I know he can't read or write either, so it's got to be somebody. Oh, Angel Louderback. The Rumble is this coming Saturday night, May the 10th. Yes, you need to be there. I will be there because I have, I want to see you. I hadn't seen you so long. Love you and Chris to death. And you need to be at the Rumble. It's going to be at Hancock High School. You're going to want to check it out. It's the Mississippi Rumble. It's going to be the biggest one ever. So you got to check it out. I took my one bump months ago. That's enough for me. Well, I mean, we all have a bump card, so I guess you got there. We need Brandon managing Razors. Now, that could be a possibility, but there's one problem with that. He's in the Blackwater Society, and I'm sorry, I just don't. Yeah, I don't do crazy.
I don't think our crazies match up together.
They don't, because Nightmare slammed me on the ring last year at the Rumble. Not last. Yeah, was it last? It was last year, wasn't it? Even though it's been over a year. He slammed me in the ring.
He dropped Cole off on his head just the last Clubhouse show.
Oh, yeah, I know. They tore that Clubhouse down. That was the last show at the Clubhouse. They tore it completely down. And Angel, I'm gonna just say this too. The Rumble is next weekend. I'm gonna talk to you when I get out there. I'll hit you up. But I'm gonna say this right now too. I don't know if you know this. Tuesday night we're having Brady and Landry on. The commissioner of the GCW is coming on, and we're gonna have some some of the Mississippi Rumble participants on the show as well. But we're also gonna be giving away 2 free tickets to the Mississippi Rumble. Front row's gone, so it's general admission. It's all that's available. But we will be giving away 2 free tickets Tuesday night when Brady and Landry comes on, and we have some of the participants on there. More details to come. I'll probably release them either Tuesday morning or on the show Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Tomorrow night, right here on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Check us out. We're going to watch Raw live, 7 p.m. tomorrow night. We're going to start watching Raw live. Me, Diego Rivers, and Nick Hunter will be on here, and you will get to see our reactions and hear our information live tomorrow night. Tuesday night, Brady and Landry. Wednesday, don't know if we got anything lined up just yet for Wednesday. We'll find out if we're going to have a live Wednesday. But hold on, I'm going to get to some more questions in here in just a second. But Thursday, guess who returns? With the brilliant one himself, No Remorse John Taylor will be on the show Thursday at 7 p.m.
That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun.
That's going to be a very fun episode because me and John's got a lot of history together.
Yeah.
Then Friday, we're going to have former SWA heavyweight champion Samson Richards on here. Now, that's a crazy man. He has no sense. I don't know if you know who Samson is, but he's crazy. We need Brandon managing Ryan. We already saw that. That doesn't matter. No Samuel Whittington. I just don't believe that Luke is doing this because he does not know how to spell anything. Kenny Craft, Ryan, you in the Rumble, right? Oh, my God. Is he under a rock? He's living under that trailer park rock.
I will be participating in the Mississippi Rumble, my very first Mississippi Rumble, and we're going to make history. I'm gonna throw as many bodies that they allowed me to over that top rope. And you're looking right now at the next Gulf Coast Championship, Gulf Coast Wrestling Mississippi champion.
You really are. And Timothy Davis, yes, we're going to continue doing these lives. Got a lot of different superstars coming on, and not just wrestlers. We're going to have people that are, songwriters and singers on here as well. It's not going to just be completely wrestling. We're going to have a lot of different things. And you can always shoot me some, if you know some people down that way, let me know. Luke Bates, Hancock High School Hawks. See, I'm telling you, he is not spelling this. These words look too good for him. We'll be there. Angel says we're going to be there. You better be. You better be. Because I'm going to win the Mississippi Rumble and hold up that Gulf Coast Championship Mississippi title. That's what I'm going to do. Crystal Morrison, I wish I could come, but got to work. You got to work. Are you serious? You got to work. I miss you. Love you. And I hope to see you soon as well because me and my wife both have missed you. So hopefully see it. James, Katie. James, how's it holding up? Because I hadn't seen you in a while either. You going to be at the Mississippi Rumble Saturday? Nick Roberts. What's up, fellas? Nick. I actually trained with Nick a little bit back in the day. Jarrett McKenzie back. Brandon interested instead of me. I say you face Gene Austin. No, we don't need to get Gene out of retirement. Gene needs to stay where he's at. He'd probably beat me up too, though. I mean, no more Brilliant Ink. So, yeah, there is no more Brilliant Ink. I'll say it. Remember to hit that like button right here on this post. It helps us out. Uh-oh. Big Daddy is somebody I hadn't seen in a while either. So what is going on? Well, we've been talking about you, buddy, and your third grade education as well.
We were talking about how I dropped your ass last time we saw each other.
There you go. Speak the truth. The Brilliant One is not in a faction. Sam, how are you writing this stuff too, man? Because I don't think you know how to spell. So nothing stop. There's only one thing stopping me. I'll go ahead and show you what's stopping me from managing Ryan Rogers. You want to see what it is?
Play the clip.
There it is. Vladimir Kov right there.
Oh.
Look, see? Big Vlad, baby. The greatest wrestler on the independent scene today. All right, here's Kenny Craft again. Don't let Brandon pull no shenanigans in the Rumble like he did a couple of years ago. What shenanigans did I pull a couple of years ago, Kenny Craft? I mean, let me ask you this: have you got that rent paid yet? Thaddeus Collins, takeover Collins.
I couldn't take over me, so
I don't know what Thaddeus Collins, takeover Collins is. Luke Bates, you need to take you one of them insures and go to bed. Get you some bread pudding. Nick Hunter really keeps his ass in P-Cola. What?
well, I don't know what that means.
I don't know why that sounded more like Luke Bates than what we've been hearing.
Where's Nick Hunter?
Nick Hunter will be on here tomorrow night watching Raw with me. Yeah, Nick Hunter, he's repped a couple times. I think you've probably seen.
Yeah, he refereed the match I had with ThinkPad on January.
Yeah. Haven't seen Taylor in months. No, Taylor he's like the national treasure, baby. He's taking his time to heal up. He's going to get ready. Don't worry. John Taylor works on his time, not yours, Sam. Luke
John's
Bates,
another one I'd like to get in there with.
John Taylor, he needs to be in the room. John Taylor will be where he wants to be when he wants to be. He ain't listening to y'all. Yeah, your man's going to be on, Crystal. I'm right here. I'm going to be on. All right, let's see here. John Taylor on Thursday. This is going to be interesting. Y'all don't want to miss that one. No, you don't want to miss that one. Me and John, I'm going to just go ahead and say this. I managed John for many years. John Taylor's been one of my finest clients ever. And you're definitely not going to want to miss that. And I haven't talked to John since I left. So other than me and him, texting 2 or 3 words, I have not talked to John Taylor. So this will be the first time. And you, the people, right here on our live, will get to see that. That will be the first time that me and him has talked words to each other in a while. So it'll definitely be there. I see that, Crystal Martin. I know who you're talking about, but you need to be talking about the Breeding one. I know you're talking about Nightmare Jam. Oh, our guys there. Oh my goodness, Luke Bates, ha. Man, I don't think this is Luke. We're getting through these comments. I promise you, I'm getting there. If you put them in, yeah, they'll be there at the Rumble. Good. And we need everybody there. Sam Forehand, the Brilliant One is his own faction. You're right, man. I love you, Sam. You're great. Are you going to be at the Rumble Saturday? You need to be if you're not. The Brilliant One is his own faction. All right, I got that one. I'm sorry. Yeah, Ryan Razor, you better watch out. Thaddeus Collins. Man, Thaddeus Collins ain't running over nothing except a free buffet.
I beat him. Were you not at the last show, DigiAge Showcase show? I beat him and 3 other guys.
Look.
I'm like 2 other guys.
The only time I ever seen Thaddeus Collins run was when they put the sign out there for a free buffet. He ain't gonna.
The only time I see Thaddeus run is when he's ducking me.
Yeah, and he does run there. Bring in Pancakes, the wrestler from New York for the Rumble. Who the hell is Pancakes, and why would you wrestle if your name is Pancakes? Nick Hunter is trash. No, Mr. Bates, you are. Ryan, I respect that shirt, sir. I don't know how deep you are in the horror scene, but who takes the 4th spot for Horror Mount Rushmore after Jason, Freddie, and Myers? So he's got Jason, Freddie, and Myers up there. Now, we talked a little bit about Jason. So it is the Mount Rushmore of the 80s horrors. Who would you put as the 4th?
Damn, that's tough. That is tough. I don't want to say Ghostface because Ghostface is just there's not enough substance, and it was never one person. It was always multiple people. So I can't. Ghostface is disqualified. I'd put Candyman.
Like we said, Candyman's legendary. Sam, I'm glad you're going to be there. Glad to see you back, Brandon Turner. All jokes aside, I'm glad you're back. Well, Luke, I'm going to just say this. I don't care if you're glad I'm back. Nobody cares. But I am glad I'm back. And Angel, you was talking about John Taylor. Thank you. John Taylor is legendary, baby. He is legendary. Thank you. And let's get back down here. It's been a minute since I've been to a show. Well, you need to make it out to Hancock High School this Saturday night, Mississippi Rumble. I can tell you right now, Sam, you're going to enjoy it. And the Brilliant One will be there, so you can get caught up with that and have a good time. Because the Rumble is always a great show. It's one of those shows where it's just fun to watch. It's fun to be around. Let's see what our next comment is here. Oh, it's Luke Bates again. I'm sorry. I know what you went through, man. Oh, I'm sorry. I was yawning for a second. Anyway, petition to get Tommy Invincible in the Rumble. Now, look, Tommy. Who's Tommy Invincible?
Never heard of him.
I say we get a petition to get. I got a couple of people I want to petition to get into the Rumble.
I like a few people.
I mean,
personally.
One is a worm. I'd like to see a worm get.
Oh, I don't think
that would be brilliant to see. Like, all right, let's just say the Rumble. Let's say the worm is the first to enter and is the last thrown out. What a
if he lasting that long,
it would have to. I mean, you can splatter him on the mat, pick him up, splatter him again. You know, he can stay throughout the whole thing. No, I know a lot of people in the Rumble would love to see him. I'd love to see him on the show. I threw the invite out. I just haven't heard nothing. So if anybody's watching that knows a worm, let him know that he can come on the show anytime. How about we bring Brian sorry ass in the Rumble? Man, I don't want to beat nobody's ass. I'm sorry. I have people beat ass. I don't beat ass. I don't know what that meant, but anyway. So, like I said before, we're going to get closing out here in just a minute. We've been going for an hour. I can't go hour and 13, so we're going to have to go a little bit longer than that. But before we get out of here, let's thank our sponsor once again. If you like protein coffee, check out strongcoffeecompany.com. Use the promo code ATI Wrestling and receive 20% off when you use that promo code. Like I said, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch is good. Also, do not forget to check us out on social media. We're on Facebook under my name, Brandon Turner. You can either hit the follow button or send me a friend request. Check us out on Instagram at The Brilliant One. Check us out on TikTok at The Brilliant One. And Brilliant One, that's the #1 show on YouTube. Check it out. All right, Ron, we're going to get ready to close out here in just a second. And before we do, I know Sam asked a question earlier. We got another one coming in. Yes, you do, man. He did y'all wrong. He didn't do me wrong. I don't know where y'all getting that they did me wrong. They didn't do me wrong. Okay? I just don't get where you're saying they did me wrong. All right, I wasn't even there when that happened. So it wasn't me that was done wrong. Been a great show. We appreciate you getting Razors on here and appreciate him for coming on. Ryan's a man. Like I said, check out the lives. We're going to be doing more. Like tomorrow night, we're going to watch Raw Live, me, Nick Hunter, and Diego Rivers. Also, Tuesday night, check us out. We're going to have Brady and Landry on. We're going to give away 2 free tickets to the Mississippi Rumble. So if you have not got your tickets for the Mississippi Rumble, front rows out. We're going to give 2 general admission away. If you have not bought your tickets or got them, you got a chance to win tomorrow night. All you've got to do to be entered to win is like the post, share the post, comment on the post, and you're entered right then 3 times. And then that way you have 3 opportunities to win. At the end of the live broadcast, we're going to pick the winner tomorrow night. Then Wednesday, nothing set up right as of now for Wednesday. If there is, we'll announce it. Thursday is No Remorse John Taylor. Friday is Big Samson Richards. We're going to check that out as well. Let's see what else we've got. We're pretty much wrapped up here. So, Ryan, before we get out of here, let everybody know your social medias, where they can check out matches, and what upcoming shows you have.
You can follow me on my Facebook page, Ryan Razors, YouTube, Ryan Razors Edge, X/Twitter, Ryan Razors Edge, all social media platforms, and Pro Wrestling Tees and T Publics, Ryan Razors. Where I'm gonna be next is obviously the Mississippi Rumble this Saturday. Watch me throw 39 other unfortunate souls over the top rope and watch me become the first Mississippi champion. And yeah, simple as that.
It is as simple as that. Let me check something out here. All right, let me ask you a question real quick. Would you take on Bordell Walker?
As long as I do it before RJW.
Yeah, poor RJW, man. He just does not know what he's asking for. And I managed RJW. I love RJW. Remember to like this video. I love RJW. But he just don't know what he's asking for. I'm going to tell you something. Matt Clark, awesome show. Thanks, man. Awesome show. Thank you, Luke. And Jared as well. Like I said, we got a lot lined up for this week. We're going to try to do lives every night. I won't be able to do one Saturday because I'll be in Hancock High School for the Mississippi Rumble. And then Sunday, I don't know what we got planned for this Sunday. But like I said, I gave you the list. We're going to have John Taylor Thursday. What's up, guys? Danny Rowland, another great guy. Glad to see you out and about, man. Hit me up later. So, but yeah, Ryan, as always, thanks for coming on, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope everybody else enjoyed the live as well. We got Brilliant One shirts coming up too, and Ryan, I'm going to give you one more thing before that. Before you do, check us out on social media. Those are the social media. This is our sponsor, StrongCoffeeCompany.com. Go check those out. But Ryan, man, I can't let you go just yet. I got one more thing to do. 3 names. I'm gonna mention them. Give me some truth behind them, and then we'll go on. All right, let's go. Let me see. Binky Jordan, 1. Let's go with Binky.
My very first tag team partner, the only one that seems I can tolerate. For some reason, we just click on a different level that not others can quite understand. So,
if you can't get along with Binky, you can't get along with nobody.
Yeah.
And if you can't get along with you, then that's just normal.
And if you mess with Binky, you messing with me.
So there you go. You don't want to mess with Binky. Second up, Brent Ladner. Your eyes lit up a little bit. What was up with that? I feel a no comment coming here. It's hard to find something good to say, I know.
Yeah.
We'll move on. All right, third, Papa Shango.
Ooh, that's a legend. That's the OG.
That kid, that dude had me scared when I was a kid.
That's the OG of all really.
Yeah,
my kind of.
Yeah, exactly. The horror film kind of genre. I'll say this. With Papa Shango, I remember buying a video game. I can't remember if it was like the Sega Genesis Royal Rumble or something, but he was the character on it. I had to buy it just because of his character on it. Like I had to have that character on a video game back then. Because I was like it scared me, but then I had got warmed up to it. It was a very good character. But thank you, Ryan, for joining us. And hang on there just a second. We're gonna see you later. Remember, if you have not liked this video, like it now. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. We're gonna see you guys later. Tomorrow night, it's Watching Raw Live. We'll answer all your questions and you'll get our opinion on what's happening on Raw tomorrow night, right here on the Facebook, the YouTube, and Instagram. Have a good night.